Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, what's up, Rachel?
Let's say hi to the people up in the chat here. First one in, and he declared it. Wait a minute.
Digologist.
Digologist. And I don't know, just switched everything around. Clark's Cove Flash hashtag Team PG5 2025. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa. Nice to see you, Gene P. Let's see who else. I know I saw other people. Maybe one other person. Mark the Berg. Oh wait, he's there.
Yeah, he's somewhere.
Rachel's Adventures. Y'all keep watching her. She's growing. I'm telling you.
Yep.
She's growing at a nice little pace there.
Good clip, yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations on your growth. It's hard to do in this market. Tom Kingery. Tom Kingery.
Hey, Tom.
Room.
Patty.
Starries, Lost and Found. Did I put Starry?
Sorry.
No, I don't think Starry's in this sticker pack tonight. Trying to keep it light.
I just found out Gene P. She lived back in the day. She lived like real close to where I'm at now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's a Brighton Heightser as well.
I lived 3 hours from you once upon a time, all the way down, all the way down 79.
Yep.
I think we got everybody so far. And Phil Bortner liked it. I don't know if he said anything on Facebook because, like, I wish you could separate out the Facebook comments though. He may have liked it earlier.
Why she digs Alabama.
What's up? Hunters Explorers. Greetings from Greece, Italy, Fasto.
Wow.
Ciao.
You're international, Rachel.
I know.
Lost Boys.
Andy.
Ed. Dirk Claude.
Gotta get together with Andy this summer. Yeah, it's hot out. Trust me, I know. I'm still red. This might actually be... Hey, Phil Bortner, there you are.
Hey, Phil.
This might actually be sunburn this time. I don't know. It was so... I drank, I don't even... Like, normally, on a regular day, I probably drink 2 bottles of water all day. The little bottle. Yeah, you know, the little regular size. I drank 4 before I took my first break at 10:30.
Wow. That's a lot of water.
I will hit you up very soon, Andy. All right, so just to let y'all know, we're going to do a little sticker pack giveaway again this weekend. We got Gene Diggs History.
The cool sticker.
Yeah. It's got the J hook.
Yeah, I like that.
We got JBP. She's not in the chat yet, but she'll be here.
She'll be here.
We got Detect Big Smile, who they're not here right now, but Clark's is, and I am so sorry. My brain was so fried Saturday. I don't think I even knew it was Saturday. And I was looking forward to them being a guest. So I feel really crappy about that. And we got Practical Ken. We got the shiny one because I didn't put any other shiny ones in here.
Yeah,
we got Digologist. I told you I had your sticker somewhere. Look, it's see-through. Can't see me through it, though. West Shore Hobbies. That's Michael Vidovich. I got to tell him I did do the review a couple weeks ago on that lanyard on my stream. Stories from the Signal. Team Lynch. I think there's 9 stickers. Team Lynch. Oh, crap. I forgot my new ones. Main Dirt Sweepers. Metal Detective Brooklyn. And one of my new ones. That's a backward sneeze you hear. That's Slash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tri-Valley Metal Detecting Outdoors. Hello. Yeah, I said your name, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah, at some point tonight, I'll leave you guys with Mark, and I will go get my new stickers because I told you, my brain is like fried. It got fried like bacon in the sun. It's horrible.
You want to leave me up here. Have you watched my Thursday shows?
I have. Not everyone, but I have. I have come to your shows. Usually I'm editing on Thursday night. And I'm not entirely sure that this week I'm even going to have a video. Because I'm still working on my special one, and I don't want to rush it just to put it out Friday. But yeah, I went. It was just so hot Sunday, and I haven't been detecting in like 2 weeks. So I was like, let me take Slash over to uh, where I go shark tooth hunting, and GoPro worked fine. GoPro worked fine on the trail, walking the trail. Uh,
Really?
I put it on Slash. It's a little shaky, but I put it on Slash. That's all fine. But for some reason, whenever I was sifting, my GoPro decided it needed to record it 5 times speed.
So
So
it's
it's always
you
like,
going
oh,
real
maybe,
fast.
yeah, maybe you messed with your settings. I was like, I didn't even touch it. And the video before and the video after, just walking is fine. It's just when I was sifting and looking and found a tooth, this is what you see. And if I slow down, it goes like this.
No, that does frame by frame.
Yeah, so I don't even know. What did he say? What weeks? What did I say that was weeks?
I don't know.
What did I say? I don't know. I was talking so fast. Yeah, slash cam. So I wanted to, yeah, I did go live on the walk over. So about 40 people watched it. So I didn't really think anybody would. Firefighting, detecting. It was just a short little live, like 15 minutes long while we were walking to the spot.
Hey,
And
firefighter.
when I took, when he comes in the chats, he's Ray Fines, but he's Raymond Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that does that tombo drum thing. The boom, boom, boom,
Oh,
boom.
cool.
Yeah, you see him around on Facebook anyway. I took him in February and I saw that the bank is about 5 foot higher than it used to be and totally washed out. So when I went last weekend, it's still the same way, but somebody all the way down, like there's closer spots people go to. I go farther out. And somebody had put some rocks built up there, so it was kind of like steps down. So
Oh, okay.
I was able to get down because otherwise we wouldn't have been doing anything. Just wishing we could be in the water. And in the walk, you can see some of the contamination that's in the water. You know, where it cools up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because all of our water stinks.
Same here.
It all stinks. All right, Slash, what is your deal? You're fed. You got a toys. Brand new toys. I bought them.
Oh, never can. I don't drink out of the water here. You know, I will not grab a cup and drink the water. Nope.
I wouldn't even filter this water and drink it. All right. Say hi to everybody so you can go over there because you're bothering me.
Oh, there he is.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to all your fans. There you go. Say hi. Put
What's
your paw
up?
up. Say hi. Hi. Don't drink the water. Yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden, he's needy. He just hung out with me on the bed for about an hour. Mr. Wonderful Slash. Look, see right here? Look at Beach Metal Detecting Crete. Hello from Crete.
Hunters Explorers. Hello.
Hey, Casey.
Key Day Kid.
Anyone ever smell the Great Salt Lake? Nope. I know. I should make a sticker
Howdy,
for
Jim.
Slash. Slash needs a Guns N' Roses back then. Yeah, I didn't want to get in trouble for licensing. Jim Steele, but that's who he's named after. I need to get him a hat.
Hey,
All right,
Rachel's
you done saying hi to all your friends? You done?
Oh.
There's Snorties and everything else.
Hi, Nightbot.
Oh, Gene P's on her way up here just under 3 hours ago. Cracker Barrel for breakfast. I'll be eating a donut and coffee on my way to work. I don't want to work. It's so hot. And every day this week we've had what we call full coverage. So that means I go to every single door because there's something for every single person.
Oh,
I'm
man.
trying to add. So Monday it was a local hospital puts out a little magazine. Yesterday it was the Val packs. Everybody across the country gets those stupid little blue envelopes.
Yeah.
Today it was the circulars for the food stores, the red plums or whatever. And tomorrow it's some other thing. We just got it in today. I said, can we have one day where it's 90 plus degrees and we don't have that?
I agree.
Ads are a waste of trees. You'd be surprised how many people scream when they don't get it.
Beach metal detecting. Hey, bud.
So I guess we should have a subject. And Mark came up with one.
He did?
He did. He said, everybody, he pays attention to the groups just like I do. You see the new person coming in. Hey, I'm new to metal detecting. I want to metal detect. I want to start metal detecting, whatever it is. They say, what machine should I get?
Mm-hmm.
And I usually pipe in, every single person here responding to you is going to tell you to get the machine they have, because it's the best one. The best machine out there is the one you learn. That's going to be the best machine. The Knox is great. My AT Pro is the best machine because I know it that well.
Right.
But it's not.
I always ask them, what are they doing? What type of hunting do you want to do? Is it water?
Yeah, that's a good question to ask them first. Are they wanting to go to the beach, dirt, a little of both? A lot of them, probably a third are wanting to just do beaches.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then another third want to just do their yards and fields or whatever. And then, hey, Danny boy, we're in the start of a thunderstorm. Hopefully there's a short, fast one and you don't lose any electric.
Yeah. Hey, Dan.
And, so that's a good question to ask them first, because you'll see a lot of people, and they're just giving the best advice they can,
Yeah.
We'll recommend all these every different machine because everybody has a different favorite, or everybody started with a different one. Like I always tell them, what's your budget?
Yep.
And what type of hunting you want to do? And I usually suggest to get a Bounty Hunter Tracker 4 or similar to that. You can get one used on eBay for like, $75. They're excellent machines, the Bounty Hunters. This way, like you don't have as many bells and whistles, which is good, because even with bells and whistles, you're digging trash.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're starting out and you only have two expressions, I was going to say hi to expressions. I was reading his name. You only have two sounds, two tones. Then you're dig it or don't dig it, because you're going to dig trash. Then once you've dug all that trash, you've gotten used to the fact that you're going to dig a lot of trash. It's not the machine. It's you learning it. Then I would upgrade to whatever's in your budget.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like I do all kinds of research when I buy stuff. Lucky Duck Digger.
That's something we were going to talk about, like pinpointers.
Yeah,
everybody says, what machine? What about a pinpointer? Do you go for the best right off the bat, regardless, or you go for like one of those Chinese knockoffs? Yeah. Well, like me personally, I went for a knockoff.
Yeah, my very first one was a Chinese-made one.
Mm-hmm.
The Chinese Garrett Carrot knockoff.
Yep.
The guy just says AT Max was a great machine for me. Yeah, I mean, if it's in your budget to go ahead and it's not going to break your bank, not going to put you in a bind, spend the money on a machine and learn it. But a lot of people, they see videos, and most of the videos out there are, I was digging here, I found this. Mm-hmm. I was digging here, I found this. You don't see all the trash, so they get a misconception, or they watch Oak Island and they think they could do better than that. But back to the pinpointers. Expressions just bought a Simplex. It's a good machine. It's got a lot of bang for its buck. It really is. The Legend's a little notch better, but it's meant to be.
Right, Ken. Yeah.
What's that?
He says any pinpointer is better than no pinpointer.
Well, that's what I was going to get on. So I'm biased because I've only used the Chinese knockoff and the Garrett Carrot.
Mm-hmm. I've
seen people using the other brands.
Right.
I have bought a Mind Lab Pro Find, but it was for a donation at Come Out Swinging. But I'm not familiar with the other pinpointers, but I know from videos they work. But the Chinese knockoff, the ones you get on Amazon, it looks like a Garrett Carrot. Now this is my opinion, and it's just from me paying attention to the different groups and the different forums. You're 50-50 on that $25-$30 you're going to spend.
Oh, yeah.
Because it seems like half the time they're faulty as hell. They're just not going to work. The other half of the time they work fine. You're not going to get the same pinpointing tones as you do with the Garrett Carrot. The tone, the beep will get quicker as you get closer, but not like the Garrett Carrot.
Right. Hey,
And then
Marty.
there's a couple out there, they do that stuff, you know.
I hate that. I hate that.
That's why I don't use them. So I keep my Garrett on vibrate. But they do have, the Chinese knockoff Garretts do have the vibrate and the tone signal, you know, the audible. But, and so I did. I started off with the knockoff Garrett. I still have it, still works. And when hey, Martin's treasure hunting, when I use it, when I take somebody with me that hasn't detected or don't detect enough to buy a detector, I give them the AT Pro because, you know, it's user friendly. It's an easy machine.
It is.
You know, you can get intricate with it, but it's a good one to just swing and go. So I give them that rather than the Knox, and then I'll give them that Chinese knockoff. They find stuff with it. So if somebody's first starting out, and it depends on their budget.
Yep.
If they're starting out, I wouldn't suggest to somebody to go spend upwards of $300+. You know, with $300 for the Simplex Plus with the headphones, $350. Then you can get the pack with the little digger and maybe a little pinpointer, and that's that makes it like a $400 or something like that. You know, especially today's inflation rates, not everybody can afford that. So I would always tell people, just get something cheap, inexpensive. Not detector wise, do not get a Chinese knockoff detector.
No.
Because none of them work. I have not seen anybody say on any of the chats or in any of the forums or pages that the Chinese knockoff they bought on Amazon for $70 or $50, none of them work. If you're gonna buy one, give it to your kid. Let them beep away at everything.
See, I had one where it just constantly beeped.
Yeah.
When it was quiet, that's when you dug. That's where the target was.
It was like the opposite of threshold.
Yep.
It was a threshold without intention.
Oh, good night, Phil.
See you later, Phil. Thanks for hanging in there. You're automatically entered in the giveaway, and I'm pretty sure if you win, I still have your address. Aviento Samurai. What's up, buddy? Patrick, stories from the signal. Ooh, stinging nettles. I got a funny story about stinging nettles. Watch where you pee. That's all I'm going to say.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, Lucky Duck. I mean, you know, I would spend the $25-$30 for your niece on the Chinese. I think they call it an AT pinpointer.
GT
pinpointer.
The GT pinpointer, yeah.
GT pinpointer. It's 50-50 on whether or not it's going to. I don't know. It just seems like half the time people are very disappointed. The other half people are like, hey, it works for me.
Yeah, I've been lucky. The ones I've gotten, fine.
It's not going to sound like the Garrett. You know what they do? Is they'll buy a Garrett the Garrett Carrot when it first came out. They take it apart. They look how it's made, and they try
to reverse engineer it.
Yeah,
with just enough changes so that they can't be slapped with stealing the patent.
Right. Biologist. I swore off the woods, but went with Dive Detective and Alicia. We did pretty good. Awesome. I am so glad that I recommended to Alicia to get in touch with you, John. I'm gonna have the Key Date Kid on here one week, by the way.
There we go.
Just haven't figured that one yet. And what I kind of want to do is we have a lot of smaller channels that are really good channels. Pretty supportive to the whole community, and like I go in a lot of different chats and I see these same people there, and I figured maybe we should start highlighting the smaller channels, not just the bigger ones.
Good idea.
You know, have like Dirt Cloud up if she would like, or Lucky Duck, Lucky Duck's got a great story, especially for why she's called Lucky Duck Digger. Rachel's Adventures. Although by the time I get her on here, she's gonna be Aqua Chicken Big. What else we got? We got Expressions of the Outdoors. Got a good steady pace going. He's over 200 now. So, if you guys ever want to come up and you don't have to wait for me to ask you. You can always ask me. I don't bite. Well, not hard anyway.
Oof. Ooh, you got me all hot.
That's you gotta turn your AC on. 204 Expression says. So yep, you're officially in the 200s. That's my email down there. So you can email me if you would like to come up and talk about your channel a little bit. I mean, we all get to know each other in the chats, and we get to see the little bit bigger people on, as guests other places. But if you're new and you really want to talk about yourself, especially with me, if you haven't seen me interview somebody, it ain't just about detecting. I like people to get to know you, not just that you swing a metal detector and what's the cool things you found.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to see how we're all doing. I might not be able to meet everyone in person, but I want to. Yeah, it's a good goal. I would love to meet everybody. I've met a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Rachel. You can come up next week if you want.
Yeah, there's two people that I never want to run into. That's past Mark and future Mark. They're both idiots.
Yeah.
There's JPP.
Yep. I was telling him I had your sticker and I knew you was going to be in here tonight. Obviously, if your sticker is in the sticker pack and you win, I will switch it out for a different one. And I'll put my new one in here, but I can't show you because, well, because my brain's fried. And a Rosie tonight. A little Rosie. I haven't given away a Rosie in a while. Yeah. I don't even know where my little eyeball thing is. Oh, there it is. See what year that is.
Marty, we're doing the PG pinpointer topic tonight on Rachel's show.
1951. Who said what?
Marty said, I thought we destroyed the pinpointer topic. Yeah, on my show we did, but we're doing the PG version here.
Oh, the PG version, yeah.
Yes, we're doing the PG version here.
Because at some point, I'm sure Mason Merck will be here. Digologist is 9 away from 1,300 subs. You can share your channel.
Nice.
If you guys, any of you in here are not subscribed to him, go check him out. If you like what you see, hit the button, ring the bell if you want notifications. I don't know how great
do it after Rachel's show, okay? Then yeah.
CM Fish is watching on Facebook. And if you are watching from Facebook, if you comment, you're automatically in it too with the StreamYard giveaway tool. No worries, Dirt Cloud. What's weird is okay, so I see you got lag, you're saying. There's always a little lag when you're watching. That's why you'll see the host wait a moment when they ask you a question and they watch the chat. On average, there's about 30 second lag between what I'm saying right now and by the time you hear it. It could be a little more depending on your bandwidth, but yeah, there's always a little bit of lag. But when you're up in the StreamYard with me or any hosts, whatever they're using the stream with, there's no lag between you and that person.
Right.
If there is, we figure out what to do, or we, like one time I had somebody, their internet went down like right beforehand, so just phoned in and had her picture where she should be,
Okay.
and it works. What's the giveaway tool? It's StreamYard's giveaway page. It collects comments. The very first time you said something in this chat, you're automatically entered. You got 3 bars up. 5G up on this, so that's not bad. That's like old school 3G.
Expressions of the outdoors. I just want to let you know that our Dream Stream show is a little bit raunchy. Just a little bit.
Well, it's four dudes hanging out on a Thursday night. What do you need? What do you expect? Or four bros. Four bros hanging out on a Thursday night.
Is there four? I thought there was five of us.
Is there five now?
Marty, me. Yeah, there's five.
Oh, is there? I think the couple times I came in, there was only four of you on there.
Yeah, Dan. Oh, Danny Boy joined us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's always a way. We could figure it out. Because it's fun. People get to see your face a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep my face in my videos because it had been mentioned to me over time that like we never get to see you. What do you look like? Whatever it is, we see your hands. Have not seen Dan lately. Dan was just in the chat.
Yeah, but he said he might have to jump out because of the storms.
Yeah. Well, I was saying him. Yeah, he's not been as regular as he's been. That's true. But I haven't been in every chat I'm normally in either. So.
Mm-hmm. Hunter Explorers, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Hunters Explorers. Yeah, well, unfortunately, we all should, but if you go through your house and took out everything made in China, things you wouldn't even think were made in China were made in China, you'd have a pretty empty house.
Okay, Dan.
He's eating dinner and listening in a thunderstorm. Now that's what you call support.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I'm eating and I'm watching somebody's live, I can't type. My food gets in the way of my keyboard.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's food, then keyboard.
Yep. Because I'll eat at my desk and I'll watch the stream, try to edit. Yeah, Jean said she would be commando if she did that. I'm telling you, like, actually, I used to say probably most of the stuff came from China, but actually Mexico has become cheaper to build in than China. So our American items are definitely being made down in Mexico. The Chinese are changing things. Do you really have to do it right here? Go up there. He puts his toy on my foot and then starts chewing it. And it's got all the little, hey Johnny Small Pepper, all the little bites in it, so it's sharp. And he's pushing on it while he's chewing it into my foot. Such a turd. Oh yeah, so where we were starting earlier. So I don't know if we're gonna have a video Friday night.
No.
I'll see if I can do something with it, but I might just be watching / walk and then his view of walking.
See, I almost did that the other day with my dog. I tried to hook up my GoPro.
Yeah.
But he was so animated that it just kept falling off.
Yeah, he was, because it was heavier, I used the clip,
mm-hmm.
Like the little spring clip, and I put it on his harness. Yeah, it did all right until he went,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could see it going like this. But for the most part, he bounces when he walks, so there's a little bit of bounce there. But yeah, that's pretty much what the video will be. But surprisingly, everybody really liked the side by side, so I figured, maybe they'll watch a dog's view and then watch him walking. Because I don't think you can see any of the shark teeth I found. I only found about 6. He was done with the water about an hour in.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, I don't want to be here anymore. Firefighting said, did he ever send you stickers and a set of patches?
Nope, no, I haven't gotten any yet. Nope, not yet.
Key Date Kid said, the Fisher pinpointer just goes off constantly.
Fisher. Yeah, the one I had did that too.
Yeah, Dirt Cloud. A lot of us regular Joes would love to change that, sending everything out of the country to be made. I don't. It's like the made in America products that are truly made here are pretty expensive because of supply and demand. I mean, like APA relic hunters.
APA.
And it all depends on the quality of the people you have working for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just are DAF.
Okay. Took me a second, but I got it. Okay.
They're just there to make a paycheck and go home. They don't care about quality control. They don't care. You know, we get them you get them in every business. We get them at the post office. They don't care. Cumin pill.
Hey, Shannon.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I never heard of the cumin. Who makes it? Is that a Chinese knockoff?
I don't know. It almost sounds like a brand.
See, I've never owned a Garrett pinpointer.
You never owned a Garrett pinpointer?
Never owned a Garrett pinpointer.
I love it.
And I don't plan on owning a Garrett pinpointer.
Yeah, I know most. All right, most of the industry is in China, so material costs are higher. That's some of it. All right, so no shame in my game. I sold Kirby's for about 3 years.
Really?
Did pretty well. Yeah. That every component of that machine is made here in America.
I believe it.
And if you don't believe it, you can go to their factory and take a tour.
Kirby's a good solid sweeper. I love Kirby's.
Kirby's like 15 machines in one.
Hmm?
You can paint a house with a Kirby.
I've heard that. I've heard
you
that.
Take that the portable shampooer thing.
Yeah.
You fill it with paint, put it on the blower, put the hose on the front as a blower, and then paint the house.
Yep, I heard that.
Expressions wants to make their own detector one day. Yeah, it's just a copper coil around a ring, basically. All right. No. Don't ask me anymore. If you guys can see what he's doing.
Oh, look at here's his little head.
He just farted too. Are you happy now? Because you stink. All right. Shark kind of gal. Yeah, well, I would show people the machine and I would do a test with baking soda. And if you don't want to buy a Kirby, I would suggest buying the little Eureka. Because of all the machines that I showed the Kirby against, picking up the baking soda that I rubbed into the carpet, Eureka got the most out.
Wow.
All the other ones, Dyson, all of them sucked, and not in a good way. They were terrible. I remember showing this woman, she had just bought her Dyson. She's all proud of it. It was like $700. She was like, I just got it yesterday, so I'm not in the market. I said, okay. Do you mind if I show you something? Showed her that. She picked that Dyson up and threw it out the door.
Really? $700 machine.
Yep. And bought the Kirby. See, everybody says you need your own sticker. I think you need somebody else to hang out with. It's not like he's looking at me. He's not even looking at you guys. He's looking at the wall. Like, this is interesting. No, those are stickers, and none of those are for you. I called over 7,500 phone numbers in a month just to sell a Kirby. Yeah, sometimes, like, you call people. Most of those calls come from referrals. If you show somebody The machine, you ask them for like 15 referrals or something, 15 people they know. But if any of those people had experience with a pushy salesman, and some of them do, because some of them are, yeah, that's a hard one to overcome. Went through the phone book, the yellow pages. No, I had leads. I always had leads. I had pretty good ones. And if I was in a crummy area, I didn't use those leads.
There you go. Yeah, Marty, he says Digger Dog will hang out with the pup.
He likes to hang out with dogs.
Rotary phone. We're showing your age, Danny. What's a rotary phone? I have no idea.
I remember when I started doing my stuff, I was like, I did that. I got for the same guy that I worked for, actually, but 30 years before I did. He's like, yeah, I went to the meeting and orientation or whatever. He was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I was like, yeah, no, because you had to go. You had to be a personable person.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's going to buy nothing off you unless they desperately want it. They're not going to buy anything off you if they don't like you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you have to get them to like you within the first 30 seconds. Because if you don't in those first 30 seconds,
no sale.
You don't have a year to win them over. The same with just how I was saying, it ties in with permissions. Got to get them to like you in those first couple sentences.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least make them not on guard when you're knocking on their door.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
He was a telemarketer for Kirby. The distributor I was an independent contractor for, paid his telemarketers. So.
Oh, good.
And then if the salesperson that, whose lead it was, got a sale out of it, because the sale starts with that telemarketer. Some of them would be nice to the telemarketers, because it really does. If you're doing a cold call, to get somebody, into a house to show the machine, there's your first 30 seconds too.
Mm-hmm.
Calling them
up. You're right,
and,
key date. Yep, just like knocking for permission.
Yep. You call them up and they're like, hello, hi, yeah, this is Rachel from Jersey Ray Diggs, and am I speaking with blah, blah, blah? Well, no, I'm not buying any, I'm not interested. Well, how do you know you're not interested? I didn't even get to tell you what I'm talking about. You're just not interested in anything at all? I mean, come on, you got to be interested in something. But it throws them off. You say, how do you know you're not interested? We've never talked.
Right.
Plus, I'm not selling anything. So I don't need you to be interested. I just need you to listen. Yeah, that's right. You have to sell yourself.
Lucky ducky, I think so. That'd be a good pinpointer to get for your niece.
Yeah,
you don't want she's starting out.
Yeah, you don't want to spend a whole lot. I mean, as long as it beeps when the metal is near, that's its function. That's what it needs to do.
All it needs to do.
Yeah. But yeah, you definitely have to sell yourself. You have to be likable, and you can't fake that.
Right.
You can fake a lot of things, but you can't fake being a likable person. Not in the first 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Digger Dog's in the chat. He wants to hang out with Slash.
Hey, there's a dog in the chat that wants to talk to you. Do you want to talk back? You want to type on the computer and say hi? We should make a channel for you. Of course, I've got 1 million subs because they would think it's Slash.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
My dog would have way more subs than any of us. Digging Slash or slash digs. Right? People be like, what? Slash? Slash has a new channel? Oh my God, I gotta check this out. When I door knock, I pull out the phone to show them pictures of relics to spark the interest and promise to show them everything. That's the way to do it. I don't offer anything unless I have to. If I'm not getting the good, if I'm not getting the vibe in the just like they gotta like me in those 30 seconds, I gotta read them in 30 seconds too. I feel like it's still like, and I'll be like, hey, like anything we find in the ground, obviously I'd love to show you everything because it's really exciting to me to see all the stuff that you've been walking over. Wouldn't you like to see that too? I mean,
Yeah.
could you imagine the stuff you've been walking over and you never knew? You said your grandmother owned this house, right? Could you
Mhm.
imagine if I found your grandmother's locket?
Right.
Stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I can do this to you here, but it's different when you're doing it in the actual time
No, I agree. No, I do.
because it's everything I say depends on the response of the person. Now, if they come to the door with a shotgun, yeah, you
You just leave.
tuck your tail and go.
Hmm.
Don't wag it anymore. Just go.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry, wrong house.
Yeah. Hey, Dan B.
Hey, Danby. Rach got the gift of gab. Yeah. One of my permissions, the one I infrequently visit, she was a no at first when I mentioned it to her. And I just kept going. I didn't care because it wasn't a solid no. Hey, on Jackson. Slash, what are you doing? You're gonna bite my cord now. Get up there with that.
Hey, Jackson.
He's got his stupid shoe bone. He just tossed it off the bed. It's up there. Up there. Go get it. There you go.
Hey, Corey.
So I kept talking. I said, well, blah, blah, blah. And she said, no, somebody came here 30 years ago and, all you found was one coin. He gave it to me. And I said, this is like 5 acres, right? And there's a house on this side. Now, this property loops like this around another house, another couple houses. So it starts before the corner on this side and it goes up and around to their house. And there's 3 houses on this and an old schoolhouse, an old church library.
Nice.
On either end is her house and the 1800s house. This end is the old church library and the 1740 house. And then all the stuff in between, half of it goes behind where a school was up until 1940 from the 1800s. And I was like, he only found 1 coin. She was like, yeah, that's all he found. So I was like, I would love to just, even spend half an hour maybe if you just give me a half hour to listen around and see, I'll show you everything I find, trash and treasure, I'll show you everything. She's like, well, Slash, I'm going to take this away. You see, this is the button. Get up there with it. So she was like, well, she said her second no. I said, well, just so you know, like, I don't think that guy was honest with you.
No.
I think he found way more than that 1 coin he gave you. I'm just going to be honest with you. I said, this property that I'm looking at and what I know about it before even talking to you, he found way more than just that 1 coin.
Oh, hell, you have to.
You give me a chance and I will show you everything. And she'd like to keep everything too. I was fine with that. And she kept it all crap. It didn't matter. She wanted it all. Now I keep everything because I recovered a ring for her. But yeah, she liked to have it all. But she was just so excited the fact that so much was found. When this guy told her he spent all day, all he found was like 1 coin and 1 little button or something.
He probably found a boatload of stuff.
Oh, he did. He wiped it out pretty good. But there was still stuff there. I found a barber quarter. I found 1835 half dime. I found a first year Mercury there, and a barber dime. So I found a few things. I found the heel plate with the heart symbol in it.
The what? Radio plate with a heart?
No, the heel plate.
Oh, heel plate. Okay.
So, and there's still stuff there. Just got to pick in between. Will you stop? I'm going to take this from you now. Now you're being super bad. I don't know what's gotten into him. Usually he's pretty good. He comes up, he gets his attention, and he leaves and goes on the bed and lays down. But just, no. No. You can sigh all you want to. He's just staring at me with his bone in his mouth. Good boy. Stay there.
Yeah, Jim, I agree. I've never only found just a coin.
Yeah, I found lots of coins, but I meant old. I think he gave her KG2. I think. Let me say. We called a few places for permission, but so far haven't had any luck. Your best bet. I mean, you could get them on the phone, but your odds are not as great as knocking on a door, and even better if you catch them outside.
Yeah.
That's probably the best one. If they're mowing the lawn, if they're working a field, if they're already outside, that's probably your best one. I mean, I did get a permission from a phone call, but the woman's like almost 90. So
Wow.
she says, "Oh, I'm not buying anything." And I said, "I'm not selling anything." I said, "I have a metal detector. That's the machine that listens to metal in the ground, and then I recover it." And I was just wondering if blah, blah, blah. She was like, "Oh, well, how about it then? And keep to yourself." Okay. So I haven't been there in a while, but
I don't think I'd want to go back.
no, I've been back a few times. I found not sure what this copper round is. It might be a coin. I don't know. Found a couple things there. I know there's 3 houses, but I think other people have hit it way before years ago. And I know the caretaker's son years ago used to metal detect, but he was like 16 and halfway interested in it.
She was one of these type of swingers, just moving the machine back and forth real quick, not really caring.
They found stuff. She said, "I called a church that used to have a festival and an old school that is now something else." On both of those, I would, if the church or whatever, like I would go after service when they're letting people out. Go talk to the reverend, priest, whatever it is, pastor. Old school, I don't know if it's a business or something like that. I mean, your best bet is in person because, like you just heard me and Danny Boy talking, telemarketers call.
Yeah.
So when you call up and say, "Hey, can I talk to Reverend Smith?" "Well, who's calling?" "Oh, my name is Rachel, and I have a channel. Rachel's over there. I have a hobby that." They're gonna, the first thing they're thinking is a spam call.
Right.
I would, if I could, I would go in person. Their odds are just greater. I mean, I'm not saying that phone calls don't work; they do. But you have to do a lot more phone calls where you do a lot less personal, in person.
Well, Dan, you know why the cops came, don't you? Because you were stripping on the curb.
Yeah, curbs. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? There's nothing in there for you. Go find your toy. Now, he's driving me nuts. I think we should do that giveaway.
There you go.
We got 40 entries. Like I said, even the people, it's a sticker pack. You don't have to be here for it. That is what you were doing wrong. That's not what I want. Always all these new buttons on here.
Even that Restream that I used, they revamped everything too.
Well, they changed the. Used to just say share screen. Now it says present.
Yeah.
And then when you hit present, slides, extra camera, video file. I mean, that's cool if you're doing all that, but I just want to share the screen.
There you go, Lucky Duck. Good move.
Yeah.
What, Gene? I stripped on a lonely highway today to change clothes. in this PG-13 stream, you brought that up?
Well, she didn't say she was going commando when she stripped.
That's true.
All right. So there's 40 entries for the sticker pack giveaway. And it's going to have one of my stickers. I didn't bring them over to show you. I was looking for my brother-in-law's tie clip that his mother gave him, and my grandniece lost when my niece got married on the beach. And a cop came walking up. Huh?
I think I remember that video.
Yeah, a cop came walking up and thought he was coming to like tell us we couldn't do it when we could. So the stickers are Team Lynch, Gene Diggs History, Stories from the Signal, West Shore Hobbies,
Cool stickers.
Practical Ken, Detective Smile, JVP, Metal Detective Brooklyn, Main Deer Sweepers, because I haven't given one of theirs away in a while. I only have a few. One of mine, and a 1951 Rosie.
Nice. Good luck, everybody.
Stickers. Since it's Main Dirt Sweepers, we're going to say stickers. And 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Oh, look at all the names. Names. Beach, Metal Detecting, Crete. And because they are stickers, I will send them overseas. If you're still here in the chat,
congrats.
Send your address on that scrolling by Gmail. And I will tell you, if I don't hear from you, at least by the end of the week, well, next week, if you're watching the replay or if somebody sees you in the chat and tells you you won, email me your address. It is a sticker pack, so I don't care about sending that overseas. International stamp's only like $1.60, I think, or something. And I will send it to you. If it is not claimed in a week, it will be on the following week. Same exact one, only you get to see. Oh, hey, I had the creek. You came a little late. You didn't get in on that. So it will be in the next one, and because I didn't see him, so
we haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, so I mean, the bigger prizes are going to be the ones where people have to be here. Sticker packs, it's a sticker pack.
Right.
You know, everybody does sticker packs. I may have a sticker you don't have, mine. And you don't get to see because I forgot to bring them in the room.
Hey, good night, Rachel Adventures.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Rachel's Adventures. Guys, make sure you check out her channel, share her out. She's on this trajectory right now, as it should be. I will hey, Corey the Treasure Hunter. I don't know if I said hi to you. I will get with Kid soon to coincide a night to have him up. Frederick Romano, what's up, buddy?
Fred, what's up?
Yeah, and check your channels that you've been subscribed to for a while. I've been shocked myself. And I've been watching their videos. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, you don't have to be subscribed to like a video. So if I've only just given a like, you just have to be signed in.
Mm-hmm.
So if I've only just given a like, I didn't know that YouTube had removed my subscription. So I was like, oh, I thought I was subscribed to you. Well, I got to do that again. This just happened to me recently.
I believe it.
Well, I checked out your channel. I was like, oh, I thought I was already subbed to you. And I was like, no, because I've been watching your videos and hitting like.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
I believe it.
Check your channels. You never
Jim,
know.
You're so mean, Jim. Give away my dinner.
I don't even know what Mark's dinner is.
Neither do I.
Mine was ham and cheese, potato salad, and my local grocery store has one macaroni salad called summer salad with broccoli.
That's my dinner.
Pretzel chips?
Yeah,
Well, they're not bad.
they're pretty good. I like them.
Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, I remember when they came out with them. I liked them. They were all
Mm-hmm.
right. But like, I don't really eat at work when it's this hot. I mean, I
It's
had a
hard
hard
to.
boiled egg today, but
I mean, it's hard to eat when it's this hot. You're out working in
I
the
can't.
sun.
I'll pack my lunchbox.
Mhm.
90% of it's coming home with me.
Right. The only thing's gone is like the drink.
Yeah, sometimes a snack cake.
Okay. Okay.
It's too hot for that too, so I just ate a hard boiled egg today. That was it.
Man, I haven't had a hard boiled egg in years.
I normally drink it's Fairlife's Core Power protein shakes, and I have auto shipped on Amazon. But the last auto ship was, but they were out of stock, so I have to wait for
Okay.
the next auto ship. That's usually what I have, and I'm out. So I knew I brought a sandwich yesterday, and I was just like I could barely finish it just because it was just too hot to eat it.
Ugh.
So I was like, at Wawa, I was like, uh, no, that's what I had yesterday, Patrick, an Uncrustable. I had a strawberry one. Um, but it was just too hot to eat the whole thing, like, so I had a hard boiled egg from Wawa.
Wawa. Yeah, I've recently. They're not on this side of the state of Pennsylvania. They're on the other side, but not this side. And I had a Wawa when I went up to where did I go? Come out digging,
Oh, come out swinging. Yeah, yeah.
whatever it was called.
Well, they're kind of like sheets.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
Yeah,
just like sheets.
yeah. Um, I do like Monday and Tuesday I brought Uncrustables, but I like the protein shake while I'm at work because it's something quick. Tastes like a chocolate shake, so I fool my mind.
Hmm.
And that's usually because believe it or not, I do eat a lot of snacks while I'm working for the sugar rushes
Yep.
to keep me going because I won't drink any more caffeine after 9 in the morning.
Smart
So
move.
1, 2 o'clock rolls around because I take my lunch around 12. I'm starting to get a little laggy, a little tired. I'll pop a cupcake or something and just get that little bit of sugar rush just to get me through the rest. So to balance that out, I have a protein shake so that I'm not eating so much junk.
Yep. A good point. Yeah.
DeGaulle just said, we have Wawa. I should buy stock to get some of my money back. Well, when I was younger, Wawa's new up here where I'm at. We had them in South Jersey. We
Hmm.
didn't have them where I'm at. So they're newer. They're the last 15 years, I guess.
Hmm.
Because up here we had Quick Check. Yeah.
I think there's one around me too. A quick check.
They've expanded. It used to be only New Jersey, and it used to be central northern New Jersey. The Quick Check chain. It was not franchised; it was corporate.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
It
there's one
was
here.
owned by Durling Farms. Dean Durling used to come to all the stores every Christmas. I worked at a Quick Check for a long time, but yeah. So when I moved back to New Jersey, this Wawa is pretty new. The one I go to, I guess, is about 8 or 10 years old, maybe. The one up the highway was a little bit older. That one was probably the one that was when I moved back to New Jersey, 2002, three.
Okay.
There weren't there because we have Quick Checks everywhere, so they weren't that many Wawas. Now Wawa and Quick Check everywhere, and 7-Eleven. And I don't go to 7-Eleven because they cost even more than Wawa and Quick Check. They're all convenience stores,
They do.
so you got the convenience price.
Yep.
And 7-Eleven's like, nah, we want you to go broke price.
Mm-hmm.
So I
They're
don't
very
even,
expensive.
yeah, I don't even go to 7-Eleven anymore. Wawa, I just get a coffee and something to eat for breakfast in the morning on my way to work. Mr. Diggs is always glad for clad.
Hey, Mr. Diggs.
Yeah, I gotta fix my Nightbot.
What's wrong with it?
Just it's too much.
Oh, you really? You think?
Yeah,
I only see
I
it twice
saw
here.
I saw on Charlie's stream that he does his Nightbot to have people subscribe other channels.
Yeah, I
So,
remember seeing that last week. Yep. That I don't know how he does it, but he did it.
you
Nice,
just
lucky
you
duck.
can put whatever you want in the Nightbot chat.
I tried Nightbot once, and I just didn't like it.
Oh, Lucky Duck's up to 37 subscribers.
Way to go, 37.
Yeah, you'll get to 100. You want to see the magic? This is the magic. I need one of you in the blue there to share Lucky Duck's link. We need to get Lucky Duck to 100. And I know each and every one of you can help her get to 100. No, most of you already know Lucky Duck.
Mm-hmm.
Share out Lucky Duck. Let's get Lucky Duck that coveted, hardest to get one, which is 100. After that, you just sail. You'll go. You'll go quickly, and then you'll plateau for a while, or you'll just do a slow, steady climb. It's all different ways. But let's get you to 100, because the 100, to me, to this day, I think the 100 is the probably biggest and most important one.
And the hardest.
And the hardest. It definitely is the hardest. So that's why we here, your fellow YouTubers, the community, whatever you want to call us, can help you get to 100.
Thanks, Ken. Ken posted it.
So did Patrick. You guys rock. You guys, everybody else, click on the link. You're going to come up to another page. You won't lose me. And share out Lucky Duck Digger, and let's get her to 100. Good night, JBP. Look, we got expressions to 100 just about a month ago, I think.
I think you're right, yeah.
And already at 200.
Oh, good night, JPB.
Make sure at least once in a while check out a video of each other. None of us are fools here. Some of us watch our favorites more often than others. Nothing wrong with that. Every single one of us do it, because there's no human possible way for each and every one of us to watch each and every one of us every video that's put out. But if you can watch at least one video of every single person that supports you and is subscribed to you and chats with you at least once a month, if not twice, like and at least comment, or just like it if you're watching it on TV. That helps each of us.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I watch them on my TV too, Lucky Duck. That's why I said if you can at least, a view at minimum, that's great. Yeah, we all do our best, Gene P, and I'm going to be honest, because a lot of people aren't. It is highly improbable each of us can watch each of our videos every time we put out a video. Some of us will watch more frequently other channels than all of the channels combined. It's just how it is. Almost all of us watch Chocolate Sugar. Most of us probably watch them on a regular basis. But we all have ones we enjoy watching frequently. Doesn't mean we like anybody any better than anybody else. It's maybe the first channel we stumbled across. It doesn't matter.
Hey, Dutch boy.
But we all have time to spend at least on one video, at least one a month, minimum. Hey, Dutch boy. It's hard because they're, as Lucky Duck knows and Expression knows and Mason Merck, it's hard because there's always new channels. I'm not knocking you guys.
Yeah.
We were all new channels one time too, and there's a lot more since COVID-19. So it's even more of a struggle now for the new channels putting out good content. So that's how we could support each other. That if you could just go down the ones you're subscribed to, You have your subscription channels. It's under channels. Just go to each one, like, okay, this week I'm gonna go to 10 channels that I'm subscribed to and watch at least one video.
Hmm.
On average, people put out videos 7 to 13 minutes long.
Yeah.
So I try, like, when I'm winding down at the end of the night, I'll watch 3 or 4 different channels videos.
That's about my average too.
Yeah. It's not easy. We all know it, but you can do it. We can each do at least, one of the people subscribe to us or vice versa. Yeah, and Danny Boy says I pick one or two out of my comments and watch a video too. Their videos, that's a good way to do it too. Definitely make sure the channels that are supporting you, you're supporting them back. It's like I always say, look, a lot of your channels I watch on my TV. I cannot comment on that app, but I can hit the like on it.
Right.
So you get a view and a like. If I can keep my mind to remember, I'm just going to pick people in the chat. Practical Ken last night, Mr. Diggs. So I got to make sure tomorrow I got to comment on those videos. Got to go to my library, comment on those videos. I'd like to think I would remember to do that, but I often don't. But while I'm watching, I know I saw that Discologist. That's awesome. I think I have 134 uploads. But that's one way we could each support each other. Awesome, Dutch boy. Yeah, that's how we can support each other. That's one way to do it. I mean, yeah, it's great to chat with each other. I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Mark enjoys being in the chats. Mark enjoys being on. It's great. But one way we could definitely, everybody's always talking about how supportive this community is. There's more ways to do it than just, the way we have the things we do. When somebody's in trouble, we help them out. The stuff like that, prayer chains, all that stuff. But one way we could support each other, because it's hard. It's hard to grow your channel right now, especially if you're doing it yourself. It's hard. So that's how we can support each other. Give views, put somebody's playlist on while you're sleeping. YouTube doesn't know. Yeah, Dutch boy, a lot of them aren't. But you know what? I'm talking to everybody in this chat tonight. I'll bet my next paycheck, everybody in this chat's on the up and up. But yeah, there are dishonest YouTubers out there. But it goes with anything in life. But like I said, one way you can, being a dishonest YouTuber will come to bite you back in the butt. Because people are not stupid.
True. Yeah.
But outside of that, everybody here, that's how you help each other. I mean, I know you can't watch every single channel that you correspond with on a regular basis. You cannot watch every single person's every single video. It's not going to happen. I miss videos. It's not going to happen. But if I can hit at least one channel, I mean, everybody at least once a month. Because I'm subscribed to like everybody that's in this chat right now. I'm like, I gotta go double check to make sure YouTube did not remove me. Even though I've been an active viewer. Yeah, shorts will help you with views, might get 1 or 2 subs. You don't get hundreds of subs off of 1,000 views on a short. Doesn't happen. You'd be lucky to get 10. Out of those 10, maybe want to watch a long form. You're putting your effort into your long form. The shorts are great to build, but you want people to watch your long form. None of us here are going to get 10 million views on our shorts. Not if you're putting them out for metal detecting. You need to put them out for something controversial, something that's going on in the world right now, with your own opinion that's going to anger a lot of people. Then you'll get 10 million views. But showing that quarter you found, showing the heel spur, or showing, the gold coin. It doesn't matter. Metal detecting, unless you're that fake guy with the dragging the pinpointer across the beach, finding jars full of gold coins that is quite obviously fake. None of us here are going to get 10 million subs. 10 million views. We're not. It's just not going to happen. YouTube knows that we're a niche hobby. YouTube knows that we're niche viewers. It's not going to be. I've seen some that got pretty impressive views, but none of us are getting 10 million.
No, I agree, because I think one of my shorts is like 1,500 and it just died.
Yeah, I had one that got 6,000 views, and then but it had nothing to do with metal detecting. It was an almost accident. It said oopsie, and people watched it. That's why I said you're not going to get 10 million views on. We're just not. It's a niche hobby with a niche audience. You might get some outskirts audience. Like, not everybody that watches Bo, Aquachigger, are detectors or even treasure seekers. He's just one of the early ones. I do too, Practical Ken. You should look at your shorts as a commercial. So you don't really always want to. I like the way Liz does. She'll put some of the funny stuff she finds, like, square nail, and she makes little jokes about her, like with her editing. But yeah, you don't want to show your long form and show the highlight of your long form in a short.
Right. Because you ruin it for your long form.
Right. Yeah, just add clips.
Hey, Busby.
I think I'm talking about X Fines. Is he the one that drags his I didn't really watch. I just happened to, when I was scrolling through the shorts, I just happened to see him walking with his pinpointer, dragging it on the lanyard.
I'm not familiar with that channel, X Fines. Hey, Busby.
I like what the Dutch boy says. A lot of people say they make it because they started doing it because they wanted memories and they wanted future people to, family members to see what they enjoy. I do it because I really like editing. I like creating a story. You can tell when I'm lazy. Now that I have enough out there over the past year, watch my videos. You can tell when I'm lazy. Patrick makes videos to get the stories out of his head. I love editing, Dutch boy. I love creating something out of nothing.
Yeah, when I first got into it, I loved editing. After doing so many videos, I'm like, ugh, editing.
Oh, I know. I saw the one from. Oh my God, he created like 40 different groups. John something. You could see him put it in the dirt. That's how careless he got. You can see him patting the dirt and then he pulls it out. It's a short. Oh, that was everywhere. John. Oh, I can't remember his name. You should have put it in there anyway, Dirt Clod. That would have gotten you 1 million views easy. Jean P says she wants to do it to be creative and funny. We all have our reasons. And I'm pretty sure none of us, at least in this chat tonight, none of us think we're going to be YouTube superstars. None of us got into the game as early as Aquachigger.
Yeah. That's why he's over like 1 million subs.
Like 1.5 almost.
Really?
Yeah. I just checked. I just went to his channel recently. It was like 1.5. But none of us. He got in. He got in at the beginning with the metal detecting. He was one of the first ones to do metal detecting. So that's why he's where he's at. But none of us going to be YouTube superstars. It would take a whole lot of money and buying subs to do that. I'm not saying you're not going to get big. You will. Each of us will. Over time. Some will grow quicker than others. Some will pass others. Doesn't really matter. It's not a race. But everybody here pretty much does it for the same reasons. They want to tell a story. Patrick wants to get the stories out of his head.
Yep.
Wants something to leave for their future family members. So am I, Dutch boy. I'm a superstar in my own mind. GB, I don't want to be big. Actually, I'm not saying. I know everybody. I know everybody in this chat. You know, I've gotten to know people and stuff like that. But you know, through the chats and things like that, meeting you in person. I know none of us here have these dreams of being YouTube superstars. The only way these days to do that is to be, well, Dylan Mulvaney already did it, so you can't do that now. You have to do something else that's totally absurd.
Yeah.
But to do a niche hobby, and this is a niche hobby, although it's grown quite a bit, definitely grown a lot of bit in the last 5 years. Same here, Busby. But it was brought to my attention by Hotness Fishing that now you need 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. And I talked about this YouTube, you need to listen. So YouTube, you had to be 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. So this is why I'm saying, like, if we can watch, you know, like one video, play somebody's playlist while you're sleeping, whatever, it helps each other. If people are interested in being monetized. So YouTube, you had to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. And I'm telling you what, those 4,000 watch hours were hard to get. They're not easy. Very hard to get. That's why you see a lot of it's not as bad as it was a year ago. You would have seen channels being live 17 times a day. You know, like every time you turned around, the same channel was live all the time. But it was to get watch hours because we're a niche hobby. No matter which treasure seeking thing we do, bottle digging, privy digging, mudlarking, metal detecting, gold prospecting, we're all niche hobbies. The 8 billion people, whatever, on the planet, not all of them do this. Not all of them are interested. Controversy, they're all interested in, but other than that, not all of them are interested in. So that's why you would see a lot of people go live all the time. So YouTube decided to do a sort of monetization. It's not a full monetization. You don't get the 1 penny from the ad revenue. So it's 500 subs. They halved it, but 3,000 watch hours. Now, all the smaller channels like us who are struggling to grow and share our stories with people and like-minded people and people who didn't know they liked finding things in the dirt, whoever we're trying to tell our stories to, are still going to have a hard time getting to 3,000 watch hours.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, how are you going to? Now, all it is to give you membership button and the super chat. That's all it is. Just make a fake video and get the watch hours overnight. I know people who have made other channels and had them all open. To get views. YouTube is my hobby and my playground. Me too. I have one video combined for 12 to 15 minute Digstock videos together. I only had one video from Digstock, but it got 2,000 views. But the average view duration was actually pretty impressive, but it wasn't the whole video. But you don't have, that's the key. That's the other thing too. I see this said before, but like from people like Patty. All right, if you want to chat, you have to have a channel, right? You don't have to have a channel to like videos. Well, actually, you do have to create something to like videos. You can't even just like them anymore. It'll say, do you want to sign in? You used to be able to just like them and watch them without having a channel. So even though you're just putting your name, Patty, that's a channel, technically. But you don't have to put content if you don't want to. This channel, Jersey Ray Diggs, was my second channel. My first one was I did in 2008, and I was real original. I called it Rachel E because, you know, Sheila E. Rachel E. I had no idea what I wanted to put on it. It has some Tough Mudder videos on it, but I couldn't remember my password. So in 2011, I created this one. This one was just Rachel, and I used it to subscribe and, you know, watch videos and stuff like that. Subscribe, like, comment on videos. That's what I used it for years. So I didn't. I think I also put my Tough Mudder video on it and one of the plays I was in. That was pretty much it. Kick the cymbal. Yeah, they'll demonetize. Watch out. That's why I was talking directly to YouTube. Now, YouTube, it would be in your best interest to lower the watch hours required as well. Oh, Alicia E. Why half the subscriber count, but only quarter downsize the watch hours?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Just make it 2,000 watch hours also. Just half them both. You're only given super chats, which you take a good percentage of.
They do, yeah.
Memberships, which you're taking a good percentage of. It only benefits YouTube to allow the smaller channels, if they can make it that far, which everybody in here, hey, Jim and Lucari, which is that everybody in here, it's not that easy. It is a struggle when there's a lot of people doing the same thing you do. So it would only benefit YouTube to lower those watch hours to half of what, because they're not giving you the full monetization. They're withholding the ad revenue, which is not a whole lot. They're making their money on those super chats and those memberships. They make more off of them than the ad revenue. From us, anyway. They make a lot of money for those ads.
Oh, yeah.
But on the smaller channels, yeah. You'll get members, the smaller channels. Mm-hmm. And YouTube takes a good cut out of that. Probably more than Patreon and Cup of Coffee does.
Well, you figure, too, YouTube's throwing commercials on anybody's stream now, whether you're monetized or not.
Right. They didn't used to.
Mm-mm.
If you weren't a monetized channel, you didn't see an ad.
Mm-hmm.
That's BS. I watched one of my own videos and there's an ad. I was like, wait, what the hell is this? I'm not getting any of it. I know that, Ken. That's what I'm talking about. But it still would. The greedy people at YouTube make a lot more money. I'm never getting monetized because they listening. Oh, she called us greedy. We'll take away all your subs. You think you got that many watch hours? Watch this.
Oh, yeah, Ken. Yeah. If you're not monetized, YouTube will slap a channel, will slap a commercial right on your channel still, and they get all of it. You get none of it.
Yep. You only get pennies anyway. You only get pennies. You don't get a whole lot. You get pennies.
Mm-hmm.
Those companies pay YouTube a lot of money to spread those ads around. Yeah, I noticed that the channels that are not monetized have been having a lot of ads on them lately.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Busby. In one day, I lost 40 subs, so it's just a thing.
Yeah. YouTube didn't like what I said. I called them greedy. Look, it is honest though. None of us are going to be millionaire YouTubers. The only way you do that, you see the people that are big YouTubers. You see what they're doing. The ones who are in our hobby and who are honest in our hobby, they're big because they got in the beginning. 10 years.
Right.
The divers, half those people watching those divers will never go in the water. That's why they watch Jiggin' with Jordy. And what's on MD whatever? What's his name?
MD Melbourne?
No,
not Jim.
He's a diver guy. Detects in the water.
AEW?
No. He does with Jiggin' with Jordy a lot.
I don't watch him, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, he's bigger than Jiggin' with Jordy.
Dally
MD. I watch Deli MD and I'm never going in that water. So they came in early. It's because Rachel is awesome peeps and YouTube only likes gritty people who think they make money off of. That's true, Jimmy. That's awesome, Practical Ken. I remember when you got monetized. Good night, Patrick. Let me know about Sunday because I don't even know what I'm doing yet. What's
Take
up,
care.
Sweet Babe? That's another one. Sweet Digs I would love to have come up here and
It could be Danny.
no, they could be. I don't know why. Look. There's a lot of dead channels out there on YouTube. There's a lot. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, a lot of people get in, have these dreams or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Life gets in the way, whatever it is. There's a lot of dead channels. There's a lot of dead metal detecting channels. You go to the channels, they haven't uploaded a video in 8 years. Night, Jigologist. I'm so glad you got to detect with Alicia. Buy me a coffee takes all right, so I have one membership that's $5 every month they give me, and I get $4.64.
That's not bad.
No. So YouTube takes a bit more.
The YouTube takes what, 30?
Yeah,
30%? Yeah,
something like that. All right, Patrick. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get ready to head off.
It's almost 9 o'clock, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually stayed on for an hour and a half tonight.
Yep.
I hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings because I was trying not to, but we all are aware we're in a niche hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody metal detects. Might be a lot of people who watch it will never detect, but not everybody metal detects bottle digs, privy digs, mudlarks, gold prospects. I know I forgot one. Whatever it is.
I just say treasure hunting.
Treasure hunting, yeah, a lot of people don't. I bet you are, Dutch boy. I show my channel too. But there's a great group of people that have been in and out all night tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, I do watch all of you. You may not know because I don't always comment. Creek Geek. I still need more stickers from you, bud. Glad you came in because we're about to head out. I do watch everybody's videos at least as often as I can. I try to make sure I have watched everybody in 1 month. So, and that's a lot. There's a lot. Well, I'm subbed more to them what are subbed to me. So. And thank you, Mark, for co-hosting.
Appreciate it.
Thanks
for having me up.
PG. And
sometimes it's hard keeping it PG. I'm telling you.
Well, I throw a little in there too, but like I don't want to, only kind of like watching Toy Story, where all the jokes, the innuendos were for adults only.
Oh yeah.
And we got it. The kids didn't.
Yep. There's some chick by the name of Hot and Mess Fishing in the chat. I have no idea who that is.
Well, before we all end the night, before we all go off this stream anyway, make sure everyone in here says happy birthday to Hot Mess Fishing. It was yesterday, but say happy birthday.
Yeah, birthday, Alicia.
You're a year older.
Same here, Gene.
Yeah. You're about 6 hours from me, Mark. At least the last time I drove to the Berg. I like driving through the two mountains. All right, folks, it's 9 o'clock. We actually did the 1.5 hours tonight. Everybody's singing happy birthday to Alicia. Thank you, guys. Yep. That was awesome. I will see you guys next Wednesday night. If you would like to be a guest and have Mark ask you metal detecting questions and me ask you questions that are like a bit off the beaten path, there's my email. Just email me. I don't bite. Cuss sometimes, but not on the air. So, and until then, you guys make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids. I don't care what fluids they are. If they have caffeine, I would probably stay away from those because it's going to get hotter. It's only the 12th of July. We still have another 6-8 weeks of technical summer. So Stay cool. Stay out of the sun. Don't get red. And drink lots of water. I will see you next week. You want to hang out for a second, Mark?
Most certainly.
All right. Have a great night, y'all. Thanks again for
Peace
joining.
all.
Peace.